How's it, guys? We are in the village of Troskowitz, the starting village. I'm going to show you how to get a good head start. You need to buy a lot of gear, a lot of clothing, a lot of armor, a lot of weapons, a lot of skill books, and everything's very expensive. So I'll show you how to get a good head start on that. So first of all, we are going to go into the rat house. That's this building here, which is next to the tavern.
God,
Uh, Normally I don't recommend stealing because the guards are quick to search you and take everything back. But there's a few things in here we can get away with. So what you're going to do is close the door, search all the cupboards. We don't need that one. Don't need that one. We can take groschen. Hard to tell what's stolen and what's not. There's some skill books here and a recipe for buck's blood. We're going to take the recipe because the recipe, you can simply learn it and it's gone. Leaves no evidence behind. Look at this one. Recipe for digestive potion. We go right back, we learn it. And right here is a sketch for a longsword for smithing. We're going to learn that. Right. Just read the book while you're here. Level up your skills. And that's everything here. Right, for this one, we are to the north of Troskowitz. This is the rat house here. If you just go straight through here, through this little building, straight up the road here, we are in front of this little copse of trees here. Right at the crossroad. So first of all, you're going to notice a puddle of blood, and an axe. You can grab that, can sell that. Keep it, use it, whatever you want to do. And over here, we're going to find a body with a hat next to it. Free hats is always nice. Free save potion.
God, terrible. You have a flute in it.
And then we're going to loot this body. Fox potion is always useful. Scroshin and perfume.
Take anything.
Okay. Now the second part of making money from that is we are going to run back into the town. I will see you once I find. And here we are. We found the bailiff. Easily recognized by his distinctive hat. He can be a bit difficult to find because he wanders all over the village. But he's usually in or around the rat house. So let's speak to him. And we're going to choose this option here. I found a dead body with a flute.
Found a dead body outside of town.
Another corpse. Just what I need. Especially with the wedding coming up.
Laying there among the trees. Past the field beneath Troskey. Like he's been a while. Worst part. Has a flute stuck in his ear.
That must be went missing. Surprised. Edition lay at the tavern. Played nicely, but for too long. Started getting on people's nerves.
What are you gonna do with him now?
I'll have him buried at here, reporting it.
And that's the main reason for telling him. He pays us 70 groschen. And that is going to come handy right here. So we are going to go to this place here. This is the carpenter. We want two things.
I'll have a look at the.
Okay. You can pick a bow or a crossbow, whichever one you want. Let's take a bow. And we're going to need some arrows. 10 should be fine.
Sure.
Just do some haggling.
That's all. Finally. Take care.
Yeah. Then we're going to equip that. And the next place we're going to go is to the trader.
A
Going to
few
spot a bunch of nonsense.
you and what if you and word on like wait. I wanted to I'm not yet about as alt.
What do you have for?
We're going to trade with him. And we're going to buy a spade.
Talk about.
Good.
Have a deal?
That's more like. Ja, das ist finally. Ich jetzt zufrieden.
Yeah. First place we're going is right here, to this tree. Gonna pull out our bow. Shoot down the nest. There's a lockpick for us. Always handy. Secondly, we are going to this big tree here. This is where the real value comes in. There it is. There's another nest. We're going to chase the nest down the whole road. And inside there is a ring. Let's have a look at this. Gemstone silver ring. We're at 215 groschen. That's quite valuable. Alright. I'll see you at the next part. We are here. Next up we have this area here. It is called Fresh Graves. You can actually find it, have it marked on the map if you speak to the bailiff and ask what's going on in the area. And he will mark it. It's just to the southeast of Troskowitz. There's some graves here. We're just going to dig them up.
Von Burgos.
Right here. There's a very nice shield. Let's grab that. Now this is quite valuable. It's worth 249 groschen. And it's also, it's one of the stronger shields, so if you actually use the shield yourself, you might as well just keep it. On the body, we have some gloves and a coif, and the gambeson, and a mace. So you can kit yourself out. So now you have some semblance of armor. And a fairly decent weapon. It's got 60 damage. Of course, you need to train a bit and get your combat skills up so you can use it a bit. And there's another grave right here.
Man. This one has a cross.
Yeah, this one we get an axe, another shield, a hood, and hose. So that's actually quite nice now. This is slightly better clothing. So we can put the servant's hood on instead of the miner's hood. And better hose. It gives us a bit more charisma and less conspicuousness. And I will get back to you on the next part. Right, here we are. We are just to the west of Troskowitz, near this area here. And you'll know you're in the right place when you see this. It's like a rock with a bit of a fence on it. So we're going to climb up here. And then we're going to follow the pathway into the back. And in here is a poacher's hideout. We've got some arrows here, some gloves, some food, a kit, and some animal skins. We can sell those. We have some arrows here on the ground. Always nice to have. And then if we go through the back here, there's a nest in the tree there. Okay, let's just make sure not to use our good arrows. And shoot it down. And inside there's some spectacles, which are quite expensive. We'll grab those. And right here, we have this area here. This one gets a little tricky because there are wolves here. But what we want is right there. So let's do a little sneaky. There's a couple of rocks here with a stick in it. Okay, inside here we've got a crossbow, bunch of ammunition, bunch of potions, bunch of kits, and all the stuff. So we grab all of that, and then we get out of here before the wolves notice us. So you can hear them there. If you want, you can take them on, but they're quite dangerous, especially this early. Alright, and I will get back to you on the next part. Okay, here we are. We're standing by this little patch of woods here, not far from Troskowitz. Okay, we are on the road that leads to Troskowitz. There's it right there. And in here is a little pathway into this patch of woods. And we find us an abandoned camp. Okay, we got some food, some money, bandages. Always nice. There's a bed here if we need to sleep. And there's some more food and an ordinary dice. And that is it. I'll get back to you on the next one. Alright, next up we are on the road leading north out of Troskowitz. Right here. By this stretch of forest here. We're going to go about halfway up and then turn left into the woods. And in here we find us our little overgrown hut here. Oh, there's some belladonna here. Very nice. I didn't know that. That's awesome. And let's equip a torch. Inside here we have a medium lockpick chest. Now, if you're not very good at lockpicking yet, you can just turn around, look right by the doorway. There's a little vase here. Open it. Inside there's a key, and we can open this. And inside is an apron, sketch for an axe, some stuff, a kit, quite a lot of groschen, and stuff we can sell. You might have to go back to town at this point and sell our stuff because everything is getting quite full. And I'm gonna go sell the stuff and I'll get back to you guys for the next part. Right, for this one, we are just to the northeast of Troskowitz, near this little farming area. It's an orchard. You can see the castle in the distance. And we're going to come up these stairs here to this tree with a bench in front of it. And on the bench is a skill book. And there's some wine here. But that is that. I'll get back to you on the next one. Alright, for this one, we are standing in front of the general trader. And we're gonna run a little bit down the road. Hop over the fence here. And we're gonna run into this little shed here. And right here is a very nice axe. And it doesn't count as stealing to pick it up. As you saw, I took it right in front of the guy here. It's a very nice axe, very high quality, and it's worth a lot of money if you don't want to use axes. And that is that. That covers most of the treasures you can find in Troskowitz. A lot of other stuff requires stealing, and it's quite difficult to get away with in this one. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe for future content. Alright, cheers guys, take care.